Hmm. Good morning. Good morning. Actually, good afternoon. What up? What up? Those that are in here, just a little midday live. Nothing too crazy. I've been on vacation for a little while, so I just want to get back in some of the topics that I seen while I was on vacation. But I just want to say thank you to all the people, those that's on TikTok right now. Tuman, hit the link in the bio. You come see what I'm talking about. Um, Again, I just want to thank those that's been with me from the beginning. We're trying to grow the page. Thank you all so much. That's on the socials. Follow me on the socials. Um, I appreciate it so much. We're trying to grow the page. A lot of crazy stuff that's going on out here. So thank you all that's been here from the beginning. Also, to the new people, thank you so much. A couple topics I want to talk about today. Let's see. Let me get back up on the screen here. So what's going on? What's going on, everybody? What's going on? A couple stuff that's been going on that's been bothering me, but again, thank you all for being here. Appreciate y'all so much. Um, but first, I want to get I want to get to. I saw this quote today, and you know what's crazy about it is that that's all I'm trying to do is help people here. I'm trying to help folks, and people want to call me all sorts of names because I have a conservative mindset, whatever. And it's crazy because I'm supposed to be getting hate from white supremacists. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to be getting hate from white supremacy. And that's not where I get the hate from. That's not even where I get the hate. It's not even close to where I get the hate from. It's some people that look just like me. Black folks be the main ones that be coming after me. But it's crazy though. I ain't gonna let it get me. It doesn't bother me. I'm here to speak the truth no matter what. So it is what it is at this point, right? Um, so I hope y'all doing all right. Thank y'all for being here. Just for a little. I'm not gonna hold y'all long today. I'm not even gonna hold you long. Um, so let's get right to it, shall we? Let's get right to it. Hope y'all having a good day. Um, so let's start off with this little ad here. I know y'all seen this, right? I know y'all seen this. Okay. This is apparently your girl. This was just the BET Awards or so. I don't know. I don't watch that stuff. Right. I don't watch that. I don't watch the BET Awards. I don't really watch award shows too much because What's up, Dan? What's going on, man? Appreciate you always in here with me, man. I always appreciate talking to you. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for being in here. I'll be talking about some stuff. Um, your girl, your girl, Kamala Harris had this ad on BET, and when I tell y'all this year, it's an election year, so they're going to be doing some crazy stuff, right? But it's always the pandering that gets me. It's the pandering. I don't, and people who still voting for Biden, I really want to hear from y'all. I really do. Because it's now come to the point where, I'm not a conspiracy theorist and I'm not crazy because this dude, Joe Biden, don't know what's going on. He don't know what day of the week it is. He don't even know what month it is. He don't even know who he running against. Only reason why he knows is that they tell him who he's running against. That's why before he goes on stage. I seen stuff on Twitter talking about Biden has made like 30 something appearances and Trump has made none. Well, Trump doesn't need to, right? He already won the debate. So he doesn't need to go around proving that every little campaign he has that he's the guy for the job. No, Biden has to because the dude looked terrible. They try to say he had a cold. First of all, I've been sick plenty of times. I've had colds a lot. And when I get sick, I don't just stare off into the distance like this because I got a cold. That's not the symptoms of having a cold. The symptoms of having a cold is not staring off into the sunset. That's not there. No. They try to say he had a cold. They took that back because nobody believed it. The usual, right? And then they try to say, oh, well, he just had a bad night. Well, the person who had a bad night has to go out on a campaign trail to try to make himself seem like I'm actually the guy for the job, but he's not. We know that, right? We know this. By now, if you don't know this, I don't know what to tell you. You just want to be ignorant. You want to listen to people like Whoopi Goldberg and Plies on Twitter. Like, you want to listen to those guys. Why? I don't know. I don't know why you guys want to listen to these people. I really don't. Because they make no sense. And I'm going to give you a couple of reasons. And then you want to support Kamala Harris, who has done literally nothing. I've never seen someone with a job do absolutely nothing and still have the job. If I went to my job and did absolutely nothing, I would be fired because there's no productivity coming from me. I don't know what she does. I can't even tell you something that I disagree with her that she's done because she hasn't done anything. All right.
No, Taraji. Now, you know I wouldn't do that, especially not to a fellow bison. The real HU? You know. So what's on your mind?
Oh, my God. This is terrible.
Oh, Madam VP Harris, I'm worried about the election. Women's reproductive rights are on the line. Our Supreme Court is on the line. Our basic freedoms are being tested, Madam VP. I know you've been traveling across the country. What are you hearing? Yeah, girl, I'm out.
Well, let me know if y'all can hear it.
And let me tell you, you're right, Taraji. There is so much at stake in this moment. The majority of us believe in freedom and equality. But these extremists, as they say, they're not like us. No, they not. There's a full-on attack on our fundamental freedoms. The freedom to vote. Yep. The freedom to love who you love. The freedom to be safe from gun violence.
I just can't. I'm going to start it over again. And for those on TikTok that can't hear it, y'all got to join the live. Hit the link in the bio. I just can't, man. I really can't. It's sad how they're pandering to this. I'll play it again for you.
No, Taraji. Now, you know I wouldn't do that, especially not to a fellow bison. The real HU? You know. So what's on your mind?
This is how they're trying to
Madam VP
get
Harris,
black
I'm
people to
worried
vote.
about the
They gotta
election.
get people like
Women's
Taraji.
reproductive rights are on the line.
Why we listen to her?
Our Supreme Court is on the line. Our basic freedoms are being tested, Madam VP.
Are you listening to what she's saying?
Traveling.
Listen to what she's saying. She's saying if this election, they're saying this election, they're saying this election that our basic freedoms are on the line. That's what they're saying. That if you vote for Trump, your basic freedoms is on the line. This says the Supreme Court is on the line. You're right, Dan. I don't know why people believe this. They said their basic freedoms are on the line. Your basic freedoms are not on the line. This is crazy that people are actually listening to this. And again, I feel like they only do this on black shows. Am I wrong for this? Am I wrong? Y'all let me know. Am I wrong for this? Because they only say stuff like this to predominantly black audiences. And they have goofs like this. You know what? I've just now realized what Kamala Harris her purpose is up there as vice president. I just realized it. It's to try to get the black vote. That's literally all it is. She don't have to do no other job because literally the past 4 years she's done nothing. She's been hidden from the media. Every time they put her out there, she sounds just as bad as Biden. But it's an election year, and her only job is to get the black vote. That's literally her only job. It just now hit.
Traveling across the country, what are you hearing?
Yeah, girl, I'm out here in these streets. And let me tell you,
she listen to how she's talking. Listen to how she's talking. Yeah, girl, I'm out here in these streets. Who else talks like that? Who else speaks like that? This is actually pretty sad, honestly. It's pretty sad. Yeah, girl, I'm out here in these streets talking about getting people to vote. Yeah, girl, I'm out here in these streets. That's what you out here doing? See, I don't know why it just now hit me. Because when you're a VP, I expect VP type duties. That's what I've been expecting from her for all these years. And obviously, we haven't been getting that. And now all of a sudden this year, 2024, she's popping up out of nowhere, having all these videos. She's doing all these tweets. I mean, it's obvious now. That's all she's trying to do is pander to black folks. The left doesn't care about you, black people. I'm gonna keep saying this to you. They just come up with gimmicks to try to get you to vote. It's the same thing they did with the COVID, right? They literally said they had rappers making rap videos about getting the COVID vaccine. I'll finish it.
You're right, Taraji. There is so much at stake in this moment. The majority of us believe in freedom and equality. But these extremists, as they say, they're not like us.
These extremists, right? Who are the extremists? Oh, American loving citizens. That's crazy that the left will call people who love America and appreciate its freedoms and its rights in this country. They will call us extremists. Like we're the extreme ones. Meanwhile, you had a whole month where dudes, adults, by the way, were walking around naked in the streets in the name of pride parades. But I'm an extremist. I'm the extreme one. Y'all got to help me make it make sense because it doesn't.
They not.
There's a full-on attack on our fundamental freedoms, the freedom to vote.
Yep.
All right, so I'm trying to get through it. I really am. I could just probably do the live just on this. I got a couple other videos, but I could probably just do the live just on this. Okay, I really could. But I'm gonna go to a couple things. I'm trying to figure out who in this country that are legal, of age, American citizens, right? You got to be those three things and have a valid ID. You have to have a valid ID. Who doesn't have the right to vote? And I don't want them to say black folks. They better not say that because they like to call me an African American. I guess I've never been to Africa. They like to call me black because of the color of my skin, I guess. But Joe Biden said I wasn't black because I didn't vote for him. So I, as an American, can go vote just fine. No problems. I can literally vote. No problems. You're right, Dan. We get labeled crazy by the left because we believe in rules and regulations. Imagine that. Believe in rules and regulation, the law, the Constitution, the left will label you crazy. I don't understand, but the left wants to support stuff like minor attractive persons. Oh, we don't want to talk about that. See, that's why they cancel my channel. That's why they don't want my lives going up. That's why they don't want nothing like this, right? Minor attractive persons, you can go there and say, oh, it's just minor attractive person, and that's okay. But you want to say, oh, you got to have a valid ID to vote. Oh, now you're crazy. Now you're crazy. Now you're some kind of extremist. Because everybody needs to have a valid ID because we want fair and adequate elections. Because they got away with it last time. But see, now they got to come up with some different strategy because, listen, we paying attention this time. Not to say that we weren't paying attention last time, because we were paying attention last time. We were paying attention. But they got us in the middle of the night. Or this ballot harvesting and all this other stuff. Now, so we paying attention this time. Let's see what they do. They're trying it already. They got to do it. And the way they're trying to do it is trying to have these illegal immigrants that come into this country and try to give them the right to vote. Because that's the only way they're going to work, because we're smart. That's why they're not going to try that COVID thing again. Because we caught on to this dude Fauci, and I'm going way off on a tangent right now. I shouldn't even be talking about this dude Fauci should be under the jail. You should be under the jail. Yeah. Because the man admitted he was making up stuff the whole time. And people with common sense should have said, why in the world do I need to wear 3 masks on my face? We all knew what was going on. This lady, Nancy Pelosi, it's all coming out. Y'all think I'm making this stuff up. This is why they don't want my channel out there. Y'all think I'm making this stuff up. I'm not. She talking about, yeah, she withheld the National Guard. When Jan 6, they were literally dummies like Kamala Harris was saying Kamala was just as bad as Pearl Harbor. And I try to tell people this stuff. TikTok trying to shut my live down. It's all right. If this gets shut down, just hit the link in the bio. You can join the live on the YouTube page. It's fine. They said it was bad as Pearl Harbor, Jan 6th. But this is going to be labeled as what? Misinformation? Come on.
Yep. The freedom to love who you love, the freedom to be safe from gun violence, the freedom
to be safe from gun violence. Oh, they're trying to bring in that 2A stuff. That's Second Amendment stuff. Law-abiding citizens are not going around shooting people unless it's for protection. Unless it's for protection. Law-abiding citizens aren't going around just shooting people. Chicago. You want to talk about gun violence, Madam Vice President? You want to talk about gun violence? Chicago, 4th of July weekend. The last news thing I read, 87 people shot. Not just one or two or five or 10 is bad, right? In a weekend. A weekend consists of Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Well, half of Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Right? That's the weekend. If you come to me and say 5 people were shot this weekend, I'd be like, that's a bad weekend. Right? That's not good. 87 shot. That's the last I read. It could be more. It could be over 100 now. And I don't even know how many people out of that, how many people actually died. This weekend, up north from where I live at, Maryland, DC, shootings. I believe it was in Maryland. A little boy was a stray bullet killed him. Shooting over the 4th of July weekend. Yeah, I want to mourn and cry and be sad. But see, they don't put those faces on their moms on national media stage because it's black on black. Nobody cares. You want to talk about gun violence? There's your gun violence right there. No, they want to talk about law-abiding citizens who follow the law, who do background checks, who make sure everything's okay for them to have and purchase a firearm. We all do the right thing. We do the right things. It's not us. It's not us. But they still listen. Y'all better go out and make sure y'all vote. Y'all better go make sure y'all vote. And know who you voting for.
For a woman to make decisions about her own body, not having her government tell her what to do.
All right, that's enough of that. But this, what I'm trying to show you is that's the campaign ads. All right. And then let me get to this guy. You all know him as Pharrell. Music producer, rapper, successful. Shoot, he's from the state that I'm living in. He's from VA. And this is what, when I tell y'all to stop listening to celebrities and Holly weirdos, you need to stop listening to them. Okay? You need to stop listening to them. Because they don't say anything intelligent at all. They're just good at what they do. That's it. They're entertainers. They're entertainers. They're good at that. Let them be that. Stop trying to put these people on a pedestal like they know what they're talking about and like their word has any weight. It doesn't. Because they're not informed. They're not informed at all. They're paid people by whoever. We can go down that rabbit hole. Maybe one day we go down that rabbit hole to sway you and to keep you distracted from what's actually going on. That's all. That's all they are. All right, I'll play it. Yeah, I'm listen, y'all for y'all on here right now. I know y'all can't see the video. Like I said, click the link in the bio, go under the YouTube, and you can see what I'm talking about. But it's your boy Pharrell. I'm gonna play the video.
Make America Great Again is code.
They start off the video by Make America Great Again is the code. The code for what, Pharrell?
Yeah. No, it's not code. It's blatant. Have you seen that rally?
Yeah.
Man, it made me not want to wear red, white, and blue for a while. That rally.
Yeah.
The things that were being said. Those T-shirts. I mean.
What T-shirt? So as you listen to this, by the way, I want you to see if he makes any valid points, like what he says, T-shirts, all this other stuff. See, he goes back to explain exactly what he's talking about because he doesn't. He just says these things. He just says these things. He's not actually putting substance to what he's saying. He's just speaking. I'm gonna start it over.
Make America Great Again is code.
Yeah. No, it's not code. It's blatant. Have you seen that rally?
Yeah.
Man, it made me not want to wear red, white, and blue for a while. That rally.
Yeah.
The things that were being said, those T-shirts. I mean, when you see some of the things that are being said.
Again, he says, when you see some of the things that are being said, exactly what's being said, please. Because, and I've never been to a Trump rally. I would like to go. They just haven't been around here. So I haven't been able to go. But I do want to go. But he says those things to get you to pay attention. Oh, some of the things that were said were bad. Well, what things? Elaborate, sir. But he doesn't.
Not just about my culture.
What was said about I know I got a couple more videos I wanted to get to for this little live, but I'm not trying to hold you long. I'm trying not to go down. What do the liberals say? They get triggered. What is said in these Trump rallies? You guys help me that's been there. What is said in these Trump rallies that's against the black culture? I want to know. I want to know. Because every Trump rally I've seen, nothing bad was said about black folks. Actually, the dude's trying to help. Because y'all, first of all, let me say this. I don't vote based off what can this person do for black people. Black people are fine in this country. Get out there, do what you're supposed to do. Stop getting into situations and get out there and grind. That's what you got to do. Not everybody has a silver spoon in their mouth. Oh, well, I didn't, but I went out, got a job, got a career. It made something of myself. I'm not the richest man in the world, but I'm not the poorest either. I'm grateful for where I am. And in this country, anybody can be successful. So I don't want to hear nothing about the system and all this other crap. Get out there and do it. They keep trying to push that. That's an excuse. I don't want to hear that nonsense. Exactly, C squared. Nobody owes us anything. You keep talking about reparations and none of y'all know, because first of all, who's teaching you how to manage money? Right? Let's say they give you all this money for something that you didn't earn, that you didn't work for. Oh, my ancestors did. Well, that's for them. They not here. What are you doing? You're not a slave. You're not a victim. Get out there. You got plenty of opportunities. All y'all want to do is play sports and do music and be Instagram famous or whatever. It's more opportunities out here than that. And that's what you got to start teaching your children. Let's start teaching our boys to stay boys, women to be women. No, y'all want to get away from that. Exactly. What y'all do with those STEMI checks? How many of y'all still got those? Oh, okay. Y'all don't want to talk about that. The government gave you money, which is not even giving you free money because everybody's paying for that right now, by the way. If y'all didn't know, with inflation. I told y'all from the beginning that was a stupid move. Y'all talking about, the government giving us free money. No, it ain't free. Nothing's free. When the government gives you something, it's not free. I'll tell you that right now. All right, I'm sorry. Let me get back to him.
But about women. And I'm telling you,
what was said about women at the rallies? I'm literally anyone who's been at these rallies. Tell me what's said about black folks and what's said about women in a negative way. I just want to know. But see, he's not elaborating on anything. He's just throwing this stuff out there because he doesn't have any substance to back up what he's saying. This is what I tell you about listening to these Holly weirdos, these celebrities. Stop. No. Don't. Don't. I feel like I'm a Dare commercial right now. Y'all remember Dare growing up? Dare to be different. man. This is what I'm telling you. I didn't give me a dare shirt. This is a dare to be different. Okay?
I've had my fair share of songs that would make some of you lift an eyebrow. But
And he actually called himself out. Talking bad about women. First of all, sir, have you heard some of your lyrics? Have you heard some of your lyrics? Have you listened to a Pharrell song? You heard some of his lyrics? But y'all want to be mad about a Trump rally, which allegedly they were saying stuff bad about women? Of course, Biden be saying racist stuff all the time, but y'all just be ignoring it. Exactly, Dan. Biden be saying the racist stuff all the time. And by the way, while I'm on this topic, okay, y'all have got to stop taking Biden to black churches. Please stop doing that. It's not a good look, okay? I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why y'all keep doing this. Stop taking Biden to black churches. It's just not where he's supposed to be. It is what it is. As a matter of fact, Trump don't even need to go to black churches. That's not where he's supposed to be. That's not where he's supposed to be. Y'all keep trying to get these people to come to these black churches and fit in. That's not. Y'all got to stop bringing Biden to these black churches. It's just not a good look. And I'm going to say this right here in the live. I think Byron Donalds, I think he might be the VP. Honestly, I really do. That would be my choice. Tim Scott, one of those guys. I think he might be those two might be the VP. When they're selected as the VP running mate for Trump, bring them to the black churches, okay? Bring them. I bet you they understand a little bit more what's going on versus Biden sitting there looking at the stars. This man Biden be in those black churches just looking around like, where am I? It's actually quite sad. The stuff, I look at Biden right now, and I'll get back to the video, and I almost feel bad for him. Almost. Because this dude is he's just out there now. And it's just bad they keep trotting him out there. Just, I'm going to stay. I want to fight. I'm not leaving the race. Sir, you should leave the race. The race is done for you. You gave it a good effort. I'm still thinking that they're going to trot out somebody else in his place, but we'll see. Youngkin, I think he's actually going to try to run for president. A lot of people like Vivek, as a VP. I think Vivek would be good as press secretary, in my opinion. And then next year he can run. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see C-Square how the rest of this year goes.
But it was in the spirit of dancing.
Oh, I'm degrading women, but it's in the spirit of dancing. That's the culture.
It was in the spirit of like having fun. And I've had 60 and 70-year-old women come up to me and tell me, I like that, drop it like it's hot.
If you actually believe that, you're a clown. There's no 60 and 70-year-old women coming up to this guy. They probably don't even know what song that is, by the way.
There's some other people out there, and we know where they're coming from, too. And I'm praying that women come together and say...
All right. I want y'all to listen to this part. Men, we need strong men out here. And I'm speaking to all dudes right now. You need strong men out here because that's what they're attacking. They're attacking men, masculinity, and they're trying to attack your children. They're trying to get them early to be thinking about this crazy stuff, gender affirming and all this other stuff. But they're really attacking men because it's hard to get a society to change if you got a bunch of strong men that's going to stand their ground. It's hard. So they got to attack men. And who are they going to? And this is not, I'm not saying this to belittle women or anything like that. But you take strong men out of it and you start replacing them with women leadership, you get stuff like BLM, Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter, build large mansions. What did that whole program do for black folks that's led by predominantly LGBTQ women? What did that do for black folks? Y'all let me know. Let me know. What did BLM do for black people? And it wasn't led by my men, by the way. Patrice Cullors and all that. What did it do for black folks? I'll tell you what it did. It did absolutely nothing. As a matter of fact, they pimped y'all out. I never donated to my money, my hard-earned money, to some scam organization like that. They pimped y'all out, right? And went and bought they own houses, they own mansions in a predominantly black, oh, I'm sorry, not predominantly black, predominantly white neighborhoods. Okay. But I'm crazy though. I'm the crazy one. I'm the crazy one here. Where's Patrice Cullors' house at? Have you even heard from her lately? Kaepernick's, aka Squidward. Have you heard from him lately? Okay.
I'm praying that women come together and save this nation. When you think about the
Exactly. She's
destructive
gone.
things that have
She
come
took
from
your money
mankind,
and left.
mostly men. It's not women that are running up in our schools shooting our kids up. And
There's been some women active shooters, by the way.
it's just on the line. It's on the line right now. It's crazy the men that say some of the things that they say and do some of the things that they do.
So what is this? What is he talking about? It's crazy some of the stuff that men say. What is that? Like, what is he even saying, right? He don't even know what he's talking about. He's just talking now. He's just talking. There's no substance to what he's saying. Dude is bought and paid for. Exactly. Dude's bought and paid for. And now his job now is to attack men. A whole rich dude living in this country, living off the benefits of this country. And, you know, he don't live with the rest of us. He's not in the middle class like us, so we got to make decisions. Gas prices, grocery prices, housing market, car prices, daycare. We got to make those decisions here. Right? We got to make those decisions. This guy sitting up there talking about, oh my God, men are so bad. What does that mean?
They forget how much women have to carry. But we're at a place in time where people say things, and you'll see women supporting that. It ain't just men on that trail following that guy. It's women out there too.
This man's so scared he won't even say Trump. That's what he's talking about. He says that guy.
Blinded. You think about the other side and where that's going. So we have to make a decision. Are we going to let this other situation take over and remind us
He's
of
not
what
even talking about
great used to
anything.
be? Are we going to do that? Or are we going to redefine great?
When I tell y'all need to stop listening to these Holly weirdos. Weak men create hard times. Weak men create hard times. Stop listening to these Holly weirdos and celebrities. They don't know what they're talking about. They're bought and paid for. They live a different lifestyle than everybody. They don't got to worry about anything. I'm gonna leave y'all with this. Because I've already taken up almost an hour of your time. And I appreciate it. The little afternoon talk session. Little afternoon talk section. I appreciate y'all being here. I'm just trying to get y'all to think. Just trying to get y'all to think. Y'all like subscribe to the channel. Tell everybody about the channel. We're trying to keep growing out here. I appreciate everything. Appreciate y'all being here. I'm sorry I went on a rant. This post right here, exactly. And all we trying to do, people like us, we just trying to get y'all to think logically for a change. It should have, which I want to listen to dudes like Charlemagne the God and all that stuff. Why? Why can you listen to that and then won't listen to some common sense? Got people like him and all these woke anchors on ESPN and all this other talking about. I'm not even going to try to get into the Caitlin Clark thing. That's a whole different kind. But they saying that the only reason why she's successful because she's white. When we gonna stop blaming everything on race? Like, why is that our only thing we can talk about? Nothing to do with anything. That should be the least of everything, of anything you talk about. Listen, y'all stay safe. Those that's in here that's thinking like me, I appreciate y'all being in the chat. Y'all spread the word. And try not to get swayed by none of this mess. I'm gonna keep being on here. I'm gonna keep trying to help y'all out. Keep trying to help y'all out. Don't be fooled by none of this crap. They're gonna bring out more celebrities. They're gonna bring out more Hollywood weirdos. They're gonna bring out all these weirdos to try to get to sway your vote. That's what they're gonna do. To promise you all these things. Literally, we should have been done with Biden as soon as he said, "If you don't vote for me, you're not black." What does that even mean? And now y'all want to be mad and upset about black jobs, right? Y'all mad about that now. Black jobs. Why y'all so offended by stupid stuff? If you understand the whole meaning behind it, you would be like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Stop letting the illegals come into this country and stop taking the jobs that we can get. Because we're American citizens. Those are our jobs. It's not the illegal immigrants' jobs to come in here and take our jobs. Look, I got people on TikTok. Look at them. They call me a coon and all this other stuff. Those are the dummies that fall for this stupid stuff. Those are the dummies that listen to the government that say, "Oh, we're going to give you this, we're going to give you that," and they still sitting at the White House begging, "Oh, you promised you're going to give me this. Where is it? Where is it?" That's you. That's you. Gonna be mad at me, but you waiting for handouts. You scared of white people. You scared of a system. Meanwhile, you tweeting at me, you talking to me on $1,000 iPhone, but you oppressed. There's people out here with $1,000 phones in their hand talking about they oppressed, and we want somebody to feel bad for them. They want handouts. I'm not going to be a part of that culture. That's not me. I'm never going to be a part of that culture. That's a loser mentality. These people are losers. Y'all pay attention to what's going on here. Thank y'all so much for being here. Like, subscribe, hit the link in the bio on the YouTube channel, also on Rumble. Y'all follow me on the socials. And y'all take care. Peace.